What better way to celebrate Christmas than with old-timey music, nice fireplace in the basement, and some Flames of War. So here we are, Friday night fight at Matt's. We're playing 71 points of mid-war. We're doing Breakthrough, right? Breakthrough, yes. Breakthrough. I have two formations. I'm playing the British. I've got a formation of a Crusader formation with attached Grants, and then an infantry formation. And he's all tanks, so I'll just go through his list.
That's one very expensive formation.
Yeah, he's got a very expensive formation. I was sure you had more models to put on the board. So Matt,
so many mid-war formations to choose from is very difficult for me.
Well, right now, yeah. All right. So Matt, what do you got? So first of all, you're the attacker because you have only tank formations and I have a mix. Right. We're going by the, it was some American tournament that had a great way to do it.
Which we later used at Nationals.
Yes, it was Able Company, now that I think about it. So what do you got?
So formation commander, it's a Panzer IV short.
So Panzer IV-D. 8 rads.
8 rads here.
That can't, and to be noted, that can't really spearhead because in Breakthrough, yeah, I get the 2 full quarters to deploy, so that stymied him.
Then we've got 1 unit of Panzer IV Longs, 7.5.
So they're 10 points a model.
Yeah.
Because of the big guns.
Yeah. We ended up being, what did I say, 18 for the tanks,
18 plus 12
for the upgrades.
Yikes.
And then this is my
deep reserves
unit back here.
Yeah.
And then hiding in the trees over here, I've got the 3 martyrs. Also fairly expensive in mid-war.
Yeah. I have the aforementioned Crusader formation. So here I've got 2 Crusader 2 CS. So they've got the crappy gun that can shoot smoke, and 2 regular Crusaders. I deployed first as the defender, so I opted to move my the infantry formation has a compulsory element of 3 Bren gun carriers, which I use to spearhead to take this one here, and then deploy my infantry over here. I've got another unit of Crusaders. This unit here, the units are 2 Crusader 2s and 1 Crusader 3. I have 4 6-pounders in ambush, and then my reserves are, and I do get my aircraft are on the board. In ambush are my 6-pounders, and I have Grants and 1 unit of Crusaders that are coming in as reserves. So that's where we're at, and we'll catch after Matt's turn 1. Alright, so on turn 1, I'd forgotten about Blitz, let's be honest here. He blitzed up his Panzer IV Longs, and that guy there by the far house could see this guy concealed. That guy could see that one in the open, and that guy there could see this guy concealed. So, but he rolled nothing but 5s and 6s, and my front armor is 3. But I mean, you know, it's AT-10, so he just smashed them. So there's 1 platoon down already. Well, I'll have to take my test at the beginning of the next turn. But I do get reserves right away, potentially, so they might come in here, and I do have my ambush. So, so turn 1 so far is pretty good for him. All right, on my turn 1, I realized that the Crusaders' last stands are on 5+.
Really bad.
Yeah, so this guy ran away. I cross-country dashed my Crusaders down this way that were behind that church. Because me hitting concealed and gone to ground martyrs on 6s, yeah, not happening. I didn't get any reserves. I didn't spring my ambush, but the RAF did show up. Rolled 1 6 and then 3 1s to hit, and I popped the center guy, and I was all cheered by the fact that you know, his unit was going to be out of command, but they're line abreast, so they can be within 16 inches and still be in command, so that's fine. So it's not going to force a test. So now it's his turn 2. You get reserves, it's delayed, and they come in over here, right?
Right.
All right, and that starts on turn 3.
Yes.
All right.
Is it team by team?
We'll have to check that. So on Matt's turn 2, he blitzed. Well, why don't you go through it? What'd you do? It's boring to hear just me talk all the time.
Blitzed to move the martyrs out 4 inches.
He failed his cross. That guy.
Failed cross on him. These 2 moved out. I left him in his blitz position to get 2 shots.
Yeah.
On this
the carrier.
On this unit, and I moved the other guy up to the corner of the church for the same target.
And your Panzer IVs.
Panzer IVs failed to blitz, so I tried to tighten them up a bit. Keep in mind you have an ambush. One shot from him.
Yeah.
A-Rads, using your Rex's cover, and then
the CO blitzed, and
you sit right there.
All right, I get 2 dice for reserves and see if my planes come in. Awesome. Unexciting British turn 2. No planes, no reserves, no nothing. My Crusader CS tanks, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, the CS guns are really short range, unless I'm shooting smoke or bombardment. And my Crusader 2s are awful as well. The one gun that was good was in here, and in the one that's in reserves. So, on to turn 3.
Speaking of reserves.
Speaking of, see what you get.
Oh,
of course it's a fist.
Of course.
Shoot. So now we get something down here.
Nice by.
Yeah. Whew. It's be rough. So Matt's turn 2. His reserves came in.
Turn 3.
Turn 3, sorry. I'll let you do it. So your 2 Panzer IV Longs.
Yep, 2 Panzer IVs came on. Looking at...
They get 16 from the edge.
Right.
And then 10 tactical to here.
Moved in their shooting position.
And then bailed at 1.
Yep, bailed at 1.
Over yonder.
Shooting. Martyrs did not hit. Or did Martyrs ding 1? Oh yeah, sorry. Martyrs got 2 hits.
Martyrs got 2 hits.
Martyrs
bailed
got 2
1.
hits. Bailed 1, kill 1.
But it's the 2 Panzer IVs from way down there.
And the 2 Panzer IVs.
Yeah. So my CO Covenanter is bailed out. That guy's bailed out, and I've got 1 tank left. So that's a test for me at the start of my turn 3. Your CO and your 8 rads bailed out 1 here.
Right.
So now it's my turn 3. I get something of reserves.
Automatically?
Automatic. I get 1 automatic. I get maybe my planes, and I should probably pop my ambush at sometime soon before I break formation.
Yeah, so let's go for remounts first.
Okay. Want me to do it live, or yeah, I may as well.
Just do it live.
Well, it's not remount. It's just straight. Oh no, you're right. I get to remount first. And remount and stand by 1. So Crusaders remount on a 4-up. So over here. Yes, and then over there. I had totally forgotten about that. Probably because I played Team Yankee on Tuesday, where this happens before.
We're still hoping for them to change that Team Yankee rule. Be nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're getting the hang of it. I'm slowly getting version 3 out of my mind. So at least I don't have to take a test for these guys. And then I do reserves. Whoops, I get 3 dice for that. So I get 1 reserve. And we'll see if my planes come in. They do. So that should be interesting. So on my turn, my aircraft came in behind the martyrs. Got 3 hits, killed 2, bailed 1. I got reserves, and I picked my Crusader 2s, and they get to deploy 16 inches from the corner here, then tactical move 14 to here, and then tally-ho 2 shots apiece with a anti-tank 7 to the back end of these Panzer IV, so I killed 1, bailed 1. So that's the good part of what happened to me. Over here, I thought I was going to be clever. I moved the Piat guy up to take a shot at that Panzer IV, and I thought I would tactical move and then tally-ho those 2 Crusaders that were in the group that was in this field and the Covenanter HQ tank, which is way over here, cross-country dashed. However, unfortunately, these are Crusader II CS close support tanks. Not only do they not have tally-ho, their guns are just about useless on tanks, so they're basically just sitting here pretty. However, I do have some pressure on him. If he doesn't remount, he might lose 2 more platoons. So we're going to go into turn 4 now. So that was my turn 3. So on Matt's turn 4, well, you may as well go through it because it's pretty epic for you.
Yeah, made last man standing over here, made last man standing over there.
Well, remounted both first.
Yes, remounted both as well.
Yeah. So last stand with this +1 because of last Reich, so 3 plus 0, 4 plus.
Yeah, kept everybody in position to get the maximum number of shots. However, I pretty much fudged that up completely.
Well, you missed a lot. Yeah,
only bailing 2.
Yeah.
Out of 6 shots.
Yeah.
Bailing 2 tanks is not cool, especially when you're going right to firepower on them.
These guys just pivoted.
Yeah, they pivoted.
Killed all 3.
Taking out all 3. Moved the 8 rads up from their cover position to try and force this unit back
for the win.
So he would have to come out.
I have to move infantry, yeah. And I was concealing on the ground because I hadn't moved or shot, but you still got a 6 and still got a kill.
Yeah, shooting on the move for those guys is huge, obviously.
It used to be only 1 shot, now it's 2 shots.
Yeah, so it's your one formation is depending on whether these guys remount. Is that
correct, because I've got this Crusader unit dead, this Crusader unit dead, and the CO. I've got the Grants in reserve, but if these guys don't make it, then we'll see. So I may as well roll it for that now. No, we got to do it in order, right? Is it remount in order first?
Tanks first?
So that is first. So these guys remount only on a 4+, we said, right? So I got 1, so that's fine. So they're okay. So that means at least my formation doesn't break. Now it's ambush, is that right?
Yeah, rather pin down, which you don't have to do.
I don't have any pin down.
Picking the last stand, don't have to worry about it. Formation, last stand. Victory conditions. Reveal ambushes is next.
And then,
reserves and aircraft.
I'm just going to tell you, my ambush is going to be here to shoot at them, my 6-pounders. Then it's reserves. And then aircraft.
Right.
Okay, so reserves. I get my last unit of reserves. And see if I get the RAF. No, they're going home to refuel. Alright, so I get my reserves and my ambush. Alright, so on my turn 5? Yeah. So reveal my ambush here. Never mind the RAF, they didn't come in. Wiped out this tank unit here. No problems, no worries.
I'll let you finish, but I'm going to be testing anyway because I've only got support left.
Yes.
Right?
My Grants
Under the new rules.
came in 16 inches, move up, popped this. The last Panzer IV, the CO Panzer IV short is still in there. I moved these guys up to get 4 tally-ho shots on them.
In the open.
In the open, hit 3 times, AT7, front armor 2. These are the actual armor saves that he rolled. 666.
I even had this ready.
Yeah, he had that in his hands, like, oh!
Didn't think he was going to make it.
Yeah, so that is the end of turn 5. So, wait, what's support?
So, both the Martyr and the 8-Rider support in my list. My two main.
Oh, so your formation guys.
Main units.
So your formation guy has to take a test right now.
Right.
And if he passes, then you can probably break my tank formation by killing one of them.
Let's see. I should have done that last turn and effed it up royally. Now I've got less shots.
It was your dice. So let's just see.
Oh, 1 left. 1 left.
So the game continues. All right. So turn 6.
Ready?
Matt, your turn 6.
Okay. My turn 6. We already talked about last man standing.
You passed your formation. Your force test, yeah.
Moving on it. I think you got that on film anyway.
I did.
Martyr stayed put 2 shots.
Killed 1.
Killed 1. CO hit. You. I didn't do anything.
You missed.
Failed firepower or missed it completely?
You missed it completely, yeah.
Did I? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes, because I rolled a 1 and a 3.
Yeah.
Over here, A-Reds took a shot, bailed, went out, and then stormtroopered into cover.
Yeah.
Also stormtroopered my martyr after shooting.
Yeah.
In behind the wreck.
Cover.
Because there's nothing over here to threaten him from the rear.
Correct.
I'm mostly worried about obviously front shots. Now.
So I've got to take a remount.
Yeah, you got to remount a couple things.
So let's remount this, which, as we know, is a 5. I hate to break it to you, but it's...
So he gets back in?
Yeah, so he gets back in, so I don't have to take a test on him, and so therefore the formation is safe, because I got 2 units. Over here, see if I remount the Bren carriers. To be honest, you rolled 4 6s in a row. Like, yeah, because your formation test was a 6 as well, after rolling the 3 6s.
True enough.
So,
which is why I rolled my
yeah.
Alden,
Yeah.
my other German dice.
Alright, so it's my turn 6. No reserves, but we'll see if the RAF comes in.
That's good for me.
They do not. So here we go. My turn 6 moved my grants up. Shot and killed the last martyr. Tally-ho shots into here, but his front armor's 5 against my AT7, so he's fine there. I moved my 6-pounders to be just within range of them, but needed 6s concealed in long range, so it didn't hit. But he's got to take a formation test. Huzzah! It keeps going. You got another chance to kill off this formation by killing 1 tank. Could make these guys go away from
Formation
him.
commanders, they have to take the last man because you did hit him?
No, he never has to take it.
Single, right?
Well, not only that, even if he was infantry, the command never have to take it. Formation HQs.
Probably risk it and just pop the grants instead of the Crusaders.
No, because you have to kill. You have to wipe out 2 grants for sure. This you could just. Their
you've
front
already
armor's
got-
3.
right,
Their front armor's 3.
They've already got 2 dead.
Yeah. So turn 7, Matt is just going for the formation kill. So Matt, you've got 3 models left. What'd you do?
Well, we talked about how to best deploy my Recce unit with the AT5 guns. Decided to move them and take the side shots.
Yeah. So you successfully blitzed out of the cover.
Yeah, blitzed out of cover, moved
Then
to tactical
tactical.
10, and then fired to the side. It's 4 shots. I only hit.
You hit 2.
Hit 2.
But I made my side armors 3.
Save both.
Yeah. No, my side armor's 2 actually.
So
I just realized.
So I have a chance to bail you.
Yes,
then
it's
on
to
one.
bail. Yeah, on 1, which is 5 plus.
Firepower,
It's
so
5 plus. Yeah.
So bail. Bail the other one.
Well, that's more clutch. Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it changes anything in the long term, does it?
Yes, because now if I fail the remount, which is on a 5 plus, they're gone. But before it was just the test. So this is double the chance. Because even if I remount, then I got to take my formation. So you're doubling the chance that they run, which then is a formation test on the tank formation. Formation morale.
Well, because he's got to remount to the last man standing anyway.
He's got to remount on last man and then
formation.
Or he fails and then they have to take a test. Because you're hoping to wipe out 2 platoons in one shot.
2 chances. You don't get back in, you're testing.
And yeah.
And if you remount and you fail your last stand, then
still testing.
Still testing.
Yeah. We've determined over here that I'm not going to lose this formation, so you're just going for the break.
I may have actually moving away from the objective. I might have just lost the game even.
No, it's not one of those where I got to always keep put pressure on it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anywho, let's just.
It does actually.
Oh, okay.
Defender wins at the end of turn. On rack is 6. No attacking tank if your gun teams with an 8.
Well, you still did the right thing in my opinion. Anywho, let's see if I remount. No, I do not.
Okay.
So now, it's a formation test for them. Which I make. They're still in bad spirits though, so I think they still have to take the form. So that was the unit test to see if they ran away. This now has to take a formation test, which I fail. So the whole formation runs. I think that's the right way. It's weird. But if this had passed, I wouldn't have had to because I would have had 2 units.
Rally pin down units. Check unit last stand, which you did.
Which we did, and then his
and then
formation.
Check, and then check formation last stand.
Okay, so we did that correctly.
Right.
So I lost that formation. And now you're going to lose the game because I'm sitting on this.
If you end this turn, does losing that formation cause you to do a...
No, because I have a second formation, which I have
and
1,
you're
2,
fine.
3.
Yeah, and you're okay.
All right, so we'll just end it here.
Sure.
That was a good game. When I saw the small amount of guys you had, I don't know why, I just had this crazy thought of, oh man, this is going to be easy.
Well, we haven't played in a while, and I really just
we
want to
really
put some
haven't,
tanks
no,
on the
yeah.
board, honestly. And again, mid-war kind of limits to what you can take.
Well, there's just one list out now for Germans. I mean, it'll come through when there's the other stuff.
I really wish there was just a conversion chart. I could have gone to something a little bit different.
Ah, well, you know what? They didn't,
Pioneers
so
or something.
we just got to live with it. I mean, it's not the hugest deal. We still push tanks around. We still had that crazy BS 3/6s on the Martyr to keep the game going there. I'm happy with my list. I really want to ditch the Crusader 2 CSs, but I don't have the option to do so. I don't think for my big 4 Crusader HQ ones.
Not unless you dip into your deck of cards and find something else you like.
Well, I looked; those cards are pretty bad. I never used my lucky card. I did pay the 1 point for lucky card, which allows me to reroll. Well, if I'd lost the formation, I should have, because you know what, I did.
Could have on that one.
Yeah,
Sure.
I forgot, but that would have paid off. That would have kept a formation in the game. I think you still killed the 3 formations needed, though. Or sorry, 3 units, because you killed the Crusaders here. You killed the Crusaders there.
In here.
And yeah, you killed 3 units of Crusaders. So you had your 3 units for the 4-3 or whatever it is. That was still a good game.
Yeah,
thanks for the game. We'll decide whether we do another game tonight or another game tomorrow.
Sure.
What about lists? Are you gonna do the same one for the next one?
For 71 points.
I still think you should have gone with mixed.
I'm hoping some. Well, I'm sure there'll be something else out before that happens, but.
Well, you can borrow some of my Italians because when the Italian book comes out, you'll be able to use the allies.
Might be a good excuse for me to get my Australian Didcaf back out because they have the card.
Yeah.
I haven't played that army in.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you do that next game then? Why don't we do that next game?
I don't know if I'll be able to find them all, honestly.
I've got some Crusaders here. I've got 10 Crusaders here. It's just a formation. It's not the whole list. So, any other final thoughts on this game?
No, I don't think so.
No glaring mistakes, I don't think, that were tactical mistakes.
No, it's hard to engage an enemy when you've got opposing quarters to worry about as far as reserves. So
and the fact that your 8 rads were you couldn't spearhead at all because of the way the map is.
To be honest, it's really making use of your shots, but still presenting yourself in such a way that your opponent's not going to get key shots on you once they drive onto the board.
And you were failing blitz moves like it was going out of style.
But you know what? I was getting good rolls otherwise. So
yeah, true.
This is one of those trade-offs. I'd rather get good rolls to hit than Stormtrooper or blitzing, to be honest.
I'm a newfound fan of Tally-Ho. I was debating whether or not to take the 1 point lucky card or the 1 point card that removes Tally-Ho and makes them slower.
Is that changed from version 3? That's they can drive or face any direction is still it's broadside.
No, that's broadsides. They remove broadsides, I think. Tally-Ho is if you're within 16 you get 2 shots.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the game.
Yeah, that was awesome. And then we'll do a second one very shortly.